Evening VC, Dave here. So, Michael P. Dawson put up a video the other day. I made a comment on said video, and it was about show records that have cats on them. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I only have a CD, local H CD, that has anything to do with cats. And I was wrong, so I lied to Michael. And since I lied, I have obligated myself to do this video. So, short video. I looked through everything. I didn't look through my jazz because my jazz is packed in the shelves like sardines, so I didn't feel like going through all the jazz. But I went through everything else and found a few things with cats. First of all, we'll show that CD I referred to, and it's the one that comes right to mind. Local H, Pack Up the Cats. Yeah, there's freaking cats everywhere. Cats inside, cats on the CD. All kinds of goddamn cats. Alright. Next up, Tundra's second album. Great instrumental band from Madrid, Spain. Kind of in the vein of Pelican a bit, but they definitely have their own sound. But their records are extremely hard to get a hold of, and this is my favorite of theirs, so I made an effort to get this years back. Beautiful artwork, and on the back, at the feet of this lady, you have two cats there. And great song on this, on the B-side, track 3, Zanzibar. I'll leave a link to the video for that track. It's a killer and an amazing video, one of my favorites. So yeah, Zanzibar, I'll leave a link. And I think this came out in 2010, if I recall. And let's see, the vinyl, the double, you know, one on pink, and the other I think is green of some type. These are 45 RPM, so this plays beautifully. It's spaced out well. They did not screw around with their records. I want to say Loud Music put this stuff out. They do a lot of bands from Madrid in that area. Great stuff. Highly recommend. Alright. Also has cats on it. Next, if you're squeamish, look away. The X, Hands Up, You're Free. So these are 3 Peel sessions from the great band from Amsterdam, The X, punk band that started in 1979, put out their first album in 1980. So this is BBC sessions recorded in 83, 85, and 86, so it's a comp of those performances. Now if you look closely, you'll see here you got a cat that's all spread out in a vice grip getting operated on. It's kind of disgusting. But yeah, counts. Next, an album that absolutely sucks. Probably the most disappointed I've been in a record in a long time. This OC's Panther Rotate, and you've got so we got a big cat here, we got a panther looking back with its sack hanging out, but it's a beautiful cover. I love the artwork, and I wanted to grab some of the OCs that I had missed out on last year or whatever. They put out 5 every couple of months, and this is an effort they could have left in the vault. It's weird, experimental, kind of electronic redubbing of songs. I don't get it. This really album kind of sucks, but I think the last 2, Poem 2 and Gong Experiment, kind of pull the record out from being a total trash heap. but yeah, not their finest hour. It's basically they used the Protein Threat sessions and then did stuff with the songs. I should have just got Protein Threat. Fucked up. It's got a cat on it. Next, the great Jackie Matu in London on the Coxsone label. You got a big cat there that Jackie's standing next to in London, England, I assume. The hit on this was the song Ram Jam that opens up the B-side. Of course, Jackie, great organ player. God, he started when he was like 14 in the Scatolites. I think this was his album he put out when he was 19. I mean, he's just a kid. This is pretty straightforward stuff. Nothing that's gonna blow your mind. But really cool one that I got. Some guy in Florida had it. I can't remember what pressing this is. I think it's a US copy. But it's on the Studio One label, and the label is just trash. But that record it plays freaking great. I couldn't believe it. I was worried. This thing plays like a dream, so yeah. I was happy with that because it was really cheap and they go for a lot more than what I paid for it. Can't remember the year on this. It's old. Yeah. Jackie Matu, he's a badass man. And let's see. And last but not least, you have the great bass player Mike Watt, Ringspiel Tour 95. This is, I think, the limited copy. I could be wrong about that. It's a double album, recorded live at the Metro in 1995. I think these are on orange. This is great stuff. And he put together an amazing band. So you've got Eddie Vedder on guitar, William Goldsmith on the drums, Dave Grohl is on drums on part of this, Patch Smear's on vocals on some of this. Yeah, it's cool. The inserts are really goddamn cool. Here's the vinyl. You got the cats. Cats on the label there. And on the front cover, 2 or 3 cats just chilling there. Yeah, Piss Bottle Man. That's a really good track. Drove up from Pedro. A lot of songs about his hometown of Pedro. Always when you get Mike Watt albums. And this was the tour. And it didn't have everybody involved that was on the CD, because the CD has everybody and their grandmother on it. Bog or Tugboat. This was the limited CD version that came out back in the mid-90s. This has got everybody. Everybody's on it. Anybody that was anybody in the 90s. But yeah, here you go, Bill, Michael P. Dawson, Cats. Peace.